You deserve better. Hey guys, Ash here at Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video. So we recently hit 200,000 subscribers. In my thank you video, I kind of mentioned I'm not much of a milestone guy. I'm not a New Year's resolution guy. However, at the same time, I do think it gives a nice opportunity when you hit these milestones in life, no matter what you're focused on, to think about what you can improve, what you can do better. I never want to just get, kind of rest on my laurels and just get happy with the same old, right? Frankly, I do a lot of sponsored content, as you guys are aware of, right? I have the sponsored Dragonair channel. I do, integration, sharing new games pretty frequently here on the channel as well. A few times a month, I try to. And I want to always reinvest, right? I started working with Osama, my amazing editor, about 4 years ago. And I felt like he and I working together, I really see him as a partner here on the channel. I feel like we have made some of the more entertaining content out there that Raid has to offer, right? I'm not trying to pat myself on the back too hard. Mostly that's Osama, right? Yannicus with the Pyromania.
Philia.
Boom! My ears need to breathe while I'm talking RSL, man. Unleash the heart.
Is anything really free in Raid Shadow Legends, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, I don't know.
And generally speaking, I have my strengths and weaknesses as a content creator, right? I think one of my strengths is my broad knowledge of champions. I think I'm aware of the kit of basically every rare, epic, and legendary in the entire game, right? But I'm very weak in strategy and cutting edge strategy, right? Most of the teams that I bring you guys that I'm really excited about, Phantom Shogun 25 all rare team, a brand new unkillable clan boss team are really videos. I always give credit to the original creator, but they're really videos that I'm taking from other places, Reddit or, a different YouTube channel or yada, 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 right? But I'm not really going out there and innovating, right? And sharing really fun builds for new gear sets, for new champions. This really hit home when I put out a Wixwell video, right when he was released, right? I kind of, sacrificed some sleep the day of or whatever, so I was ready to go, and I just built him, and I wanted to be quick to get a video out for you guys, sharing what I thought of the champion. And then when I hit upload on the video, I felt like crap, man. I felt like crap, and I ended up deleting the video 2 hours later, right? Some of you have asked where that video went. I deleted it because it sucked. It sucked. And you guys deserve better, right? Just sharing a champion and sharing my opinions on him, that doesn't cut it anymore. It doesn't cut it. I want to innovate. I want to bring you guys these new cutting edge teams. When there's a new fusion, I want to share the best teams possible, for that fusion, right? I don't want all my content to be geared towards just the end game, nor do I want it to be geared towards only beginners, right? But I want to find that happy medium that really everybody can take something really awesome away from all of my content here. So starting now, immediately, I don't want to just talk about it. I don't want to just say, I'm going to try harder, guys. I want to show you guys that I am ready to take action. I want to expand the team, guys. So today's a big announcement. I look at other creators such as Hades, right? First and foremost, I look at their team, man. And this is why I wanted to get involved with Fateless, because they have so many brilliant minds working behind the scenes, that all help out on all the content you see on the website, for example, right, on Hades. And that's some of the best content out there. And again, I utilize that. I don't even see them as competition. I see them as an amazing and valuable resource out there in the community. But I can do a lot better too, right? I don't want to just become complacent. I don't want to just be the edits and the entertainment guy. I want to bring you guys more value on a consistent basis. Now, my content isn't going to change dramatically. I'm still going to have tier. I'm going to still do the stuff that I love to do, right? All the series that I have, I'm going to keep them. But just once in a while, I'm going to share like more strategically fun, dense, accessible, content out there for you guys. And I can't do it alone. God knows I can't do it alone. So I have hired somebody to expand the team. I do want to give a shout out to Salume, who helps me out behind the scenes, kind of administrative work. A shout out to Osama, my editor, to Khalid, my other editor, and I want to give a shout out to Sir Henry, my free-to-play thumbnail artist, right? That's the team, but it's grown by one. I have now added on my strategic expert, so to speak, who's going to be working with me behind the scenes to bring you better content, frankly, and that is Odd One Gaming. So Odd1 Gaming, you might be familiar with him. He's been in the scene for a while. He has his ear to the proverbial pavement. It's going to help me out tremendously. It's going to help you guys out tremendously as well. And I wanted to bring you a little discussion, a little interview, so to speak, with Odd1 to talk about his raid background and the type of content that he's going to be working with me behind the scenes to bring you guys more of. So without further ado, Odd1 Gaming. All right, guys, I am joined by Odd1 Gaming. So Odd1, thanks for coming on and having this chat about me and the channel and you and kind of working together. I already told the people about, you know, how I kind of feel about my content right now. I feel like in a lot of ways, things are better than ever on the channel, you know, like entertainment, a little bit of flow, the ideas that I have for videos, edits, you know, shout to Osama, my man. But I feel like I was telling the folks that I feel like the content, you know, it's been hit or miss, to be fair, right? It's been hit or miss. And I've been doing tier lists and rankings, which I still love to. I'm going to be doing, you know, onward too. I told the folks that I don't see like a seismic shift, but you are going to be the man to bring me down to earth and provide better content for everybody out there. I'm kind of making my own team here. So I want to start Odd1 by telling a little bit about you, your channel, what you focus on, and how long you've been playing Raid, what you like most about Raid as well.
Yeah, so I basically started playing Raid, I think it's gonna be 4 years in August. It was during the LGS Fusion, something like that. I just started playing it as a side game, you know, saw sponsorship as most people do. I saw sponsored videos.
Same.
So yeah, on YouTube, I said, you know, let me give it a try. And now 4 years later and a few $1,000 later, here I am.
This is all a part of a master plan.
I'm basically always trying to focus a little bit of everything, but most of the time I try to focus the more relatable stuff, you know, either the more free to play or the more, okay, this hero, what's he specifically going to be good
That's
at.
definitely a weak spot of mine, Odd1.
Just don't get any ideas.
I mean, you do have a few fully 4-star awakened max people in there, that's for sure.
A little bit more down to earth content, bringing me back down to earth a little bit, which I appreciate. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely like, I mean, you do, I'm not gonna lie, you do good content, like nobody can contest that.
Oh, shut up. No, yeah, we're talking about the bad here, not the good, Odd1. You're too nice, you're too kind.
Okay, you stuck. Why are you here? Why are you even...
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm guilty as charged. Live Arena's been a blast in the background, by the way. We get just keep timing out. It's awesome. All right, back to it here. So what kind of content are you gonna be helping? You'll be here on collabs from time to time. We just did one talking about the new blessings as well a few days ago. But for the most part, you're going to be behind the scenes in a few different areas helping me. Why don't you tell the folks like what you're focused on in terms of the content here on the channel?
Yeah, so when it comes to the content I'm going to try to help you out with is basically, as I mentioned earlier, the stuff that's either more free-to-play friendly, you know, using free login champs, using some ranks.
You were the man behind the all-rare Sand Devil team that I put out, that video, for example.
Yeah,
that you helped me on that. The Shogun, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the type of team that, you know, people when they see that, they're like, oh my god, it's doable.
And people love that video too. So yeah, shout out to you. All your credit.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, it's usually the more relatable stuff, such as like, I don't know, New Fusion. Wixwell comes out, he's a New Fusion, he does some interesting things, you know. It might not be stuff that I come up with or you come up with, but the fact that you have an amazing channel, big channel, it's the best way, even for me, to try and spread the knowledge from the game to other, you know, to other people. Because like if I do a video on it on some of these ones myself, I may get a few thousand views. But if you do it, you know, the more people find out, the better. And in a way, I'm happy that, you know, first of all, I'm working with you, but secondly, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's a pay. Yeah, I'm not just like, it's not slave labor here. This is kind of a.
Yeah, no.
The way
it's like,
yeah. Well, no, sorry. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah, so it's not like we have like an agreement, a contract, whatever. I'm not working for free, whatnot. But I'm trying to think of like, you know, just taking that out for a second.
Yeah.
I'm happy that by doing this, you know, we can share the knowledge with more, because that's what I got into content creation for, like, you know, building teams, sharing it with as many people I can, helping people. You know, I used to do a ton of takeovers on Twitch. Just now, you know, have a baby girl,
yes,
family.
You and Ivy, shout out Ivy if you're watching. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
how's the baby, by the way?
The baby's doing really good. I try to be as involved as possible, and during the day I'm always there, changing her, feeding her as much as I can. You know, I want to be a really hands-on. I want to be a really hands-on father, so that obviously takes some of my time from other things. So the fact that I can still, you know, help out as much as I can with my channel, but then helping you share the knowledge of some amazing teams that come out, you know, it just makes me happy that I'm doing the right thing for this community. And just to go back, to the first question you asked me, when I started, what do I love about Raid? It's community. Like, I've never seen a more amazing and tight knit and like really close together community as the Raid one has. And that's, from my point of view, that's what kept this game going. If it wasn't for you big content creators and the community and us smaller content creators, always working together and sharing stuff, I don't think this game would have been as popular as it is.
I 100% agree with you, man. Every creator, in the entire community right now, there's no douchebags, there's no trolls. Like, everybody's exactly. super supportive, and you are first and foremost. Like, we've obviously known each other, behind the scenes for a year or so now, and we've collabed before. But I'm thrilled. I couldn't have found a better guy. I gotta give a shout to Scratch too, because I was actually talking to Scratch, and I was like, dude, who can I hire, man? Like, you look at Hades, dude, and his content is insanely good. It's always timely. It's like, oh, a fusion came out. Yeah. Here's the best team. Here's the best free-to-play team. Here's the best world record team. Yada yada yada. Right? And he has like a really great and big team around him as well. And it's just like, I think it's a little bit of hubris almost on my part. Like, dude, I don't need that. I could do that. It's like, no.
Yeah.
If you want better for your viewers, you do need to work with other people in the community. And I think there's nobody else better to look at than yourself. And that's why Scratch was like, you need to talk to Odd One, man. Like, he's the dude who's like always ear to the pavement in terms of tapped into the community, knows all the hottest teams and comps and yada yada yada. So want to give a big shout out to Scratch, and obviously to you first and foremost, because it's been a great little couple weeks so far we've been working together.
Yeah, thank you, Scratch, for the vote of confidence. my Romanian brother from another mother. But
indeed,
just to emphasize on the the whole building of team, like, not trying to take away from any of Hades, because he's an amazing guy. He knows the game. He's the same way that you do, but he has when you have some other inputs, such as like Seth, that's amazing guy with the numbers and all that, obviously it helps him with his content to try and put the best thing out there. So I'm hoping to be the Seth to you. Hades,
Well, I've been working with Saf on my Dragonair channel. By the way, we have a Dragonair sponsored channel, Saf and I, where we do all our videos as collabs, dude. And it's like the most fun thing I've ever done is working behind the scenes with somebody on the game. So, and just to be clear, I've mentioned like Hades and whatever, like, I don't see this as like a competition. It's more of like, dude, he has a winning strategy, just getting bright people to work with him on the site and whatnot. And I want to do that as well, and give better content to the viewers out there. My final question for you, Odd One, is what are your favorite parts of the game? Like, what do you like? What do you enjoy the most about Raid?
My favorite part of the game, because I've been playing for so many years, has to be the clan bosses.
Okay.
Demon Lord and Hydra.
Oh, good.
It's like those are especially because they give the best rewards. It's those clan bosses, and obviously Doom Tower as well. I wish they would launch 3 more Doom Tower rotations with some more new bosses.
I know.
Those are the best.
I know.
But it's always trying to push, because we have the Hydra Clash and all that. Demon Lord is pretty much set unless they introduce a new difficulty. It's still finding new ways of introducing, like, I've been playing with Wixwell for that and whatnot. But for Hydra, is always trying to push into the next level, with different champions, different teams, and all of that. It's RNG. It can be annoying up until you get into it, but after that, it's fun, pushing the numbers higher and higher.
Awesome, man. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I thought we'd do this video just to kind of introduce you to my viewers, obviously, get to know you a little bit, and get to know like kind of why I'm doing this and who's behind the scenes helping me out, rather than just making this like a silent thing that we did. I wanted people to obviously visit your channel and give you some love too, because the content that you put out is fantastic as well. And I'll have Odd One's channel linked in the show notes of this video and in the pinned comment. So would really appreciate if all of you guys watching and listening to my voice right now, go ahead and give Odd One some love on his channel as well, where you can see, regular content, the sort of things that he described in this interview. So Odd One, any final thoughts, man, before we let you go?
Just thank you for giving me this opportunity. And at the same time, I want to say the same thing that we said off microphone. I really think it's a massive thing that you're doing, and I massively respect you for, always trying to have the best and the most up-to-date content for viewers. That just shows character. You're an amazing human being. I already said that, and not because I'm on your channel, but
yeah, you don't have to flatter me, Odd One.
Yeah, it's like maybe I get a raise.
Yeah, come on, man.
But I hope I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try my best, and I hope to bring the best for you and your viewers.
Heck yeah, man. Well, we're looking forward to it. I'm sure I can speak for everybody in that regard. Thanks again. And guys, thanks for watching. Check out Odd One's stuff again in the comments below. Much love. And as always, take care, guys.